Hi, my name is Frederick Mutoni, also Kemanzi wa Mutoni from Kitui County. And today I'm going to start doing a series of short video clips about Kavonokya Denomination. Some of you call it a sect, which I would say, myself as a Kavonokya, we don't appreciate that. But as the saying goes, he who doesn't know you does not value you. Anyone who calls us Kavonokya as a sect is a person who doesn't know who we are. Please take your time, learn basics about Kavonokya. And the first thing you are going to learn is we are not a sect. We are a denomination like Catholic, Christian, Muslim, whichever you are. Our intention is the same, to go to heaven one day and live there with our Lord God forever. Now, let me start with the basics. Why is Kavonokya being attacked so much? Why so much about Kavonokya they are not good? The reason is this. In order to understand why Kavonokya have become like an outcast community, you have to know that Kavonokya people do not, and I repeat, do not believe in medical treatment. Why? The reason is very simple. The same reason you see Jews and the Palestinians fighting. The same reasons you see people fighting all over the world. It is due to one book, the Bible. When the Bible came to Africa or to our community in Ukambani in particular, there was a lot of confusion. How it was received, it came with the missionaries, and then it was started being translated to Kikamba, and then it was passed from generation to generation. In the process of passing this information from generation to generation, a lot of misinformation actually were passed correctly, and there was a lot of confusion. Many people believed about the Bible, which is okay. I'm a believer about the Bible. Now, what happened is this. The book is so voluminous, it's so big. People took this section, others this. Kavonokya took a section in the Bible that talks about God being the supreme being, he cures, he does everything, and started following up. Today, a lot of Kavonokya do not believe in going for medical treatment, and particularly medical treatment and educating our children. Now, moving forward, let's ask ourselves, why is it that a particular group remained kind of exclusive in a community while the others started taking their children to school? The reason is exposure. Today, as I stand here in the United States, I can tell you horror things that I didn't know they existed until I came to the United States. I didn't know that younger boys can be circumcised the day they were born. I was circumcised when I was 12 years old. So, if you go to my village and tell them, oh, you can be circumcised the same day you are born, they wouldn't believe it. Until I was exposed to a community whereby children get circumcised the day they were born. And so many things. So the issue is that the community, for whatever reason you may have, were left behind. And they were left believing a particular section in the Bible that talks about believing. Believe this, God will do this, God will do this. We all do that. Now, what do we do? Before I move that, let's go back. Let's rewind this tape and come to when was this? When the Kavonokya became to be. Now, as a Mukamba, you probably know that in Ukambani, we really do not have a lot of history written. A lot of Wakamba history is passed from mouth to mouth. Now, it is believed that Kavonokya started around 1914 when a man from Chakos, or the so-called Masako, called Mololo Anzao, moved to Mwingi. Mololo Anzao had got nothing to do with the Kavonokya, but people associate Mololo Anzao coming to Mwingi Township as the time Kavonokya started. Just like many people in Ukambani associate their day they were born with a certain tree, a certain Yua or Feni. I'm quite sure those who are now confused read the books about David Mailu. And you know, David Mailu was born associating himself with a certain farming, a certain mountain, a certain cow, an event. So the event of Mololo Wanzao, the first Mokamba from Machako to move in Mwingi, that's when Kavonokya started. That was around 1914. Now, today, the Kavonokya is still there, growing and expanding. Now, one wonders why Kavonokya don't take their children to school. They don't want their children to go to the hospital. I think I did mention that briefly, but that will be either next